The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will start this game off with the football. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Line getting set on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Cyclones are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Beck. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Caught, close to the marker, it's Hansen. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The give on the inside.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll try it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kansas offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the...
Turning it on!
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Canty. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The give is to Williams. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send up. Oh, he got a hand on it at the block. That's a live ball, and he's running free down the middle. He's at the 30. He's at the... and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Sweet cut there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nothing Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. They're trailing by just 2 to Oklahoma State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his man. It's Pickett. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Out across the 30. Steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got the tight end there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sowell. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Townsend. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Give to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Beck. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And 1st down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they make big plays for them.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Georgia State.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels.
Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Pickett. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw it again. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Got rid of it just in time. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Grab near the marker. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Canty. And with the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.